Hugh Jackman and Sutton Foster's first public sighting in months sparks new questions about romance. Hugh Jackman and Sutton Foster were finally spotted together after months of being out of the public eye. The Broadway couple were coming back from a trip and landed at LaGuardia Airport in New York on September 18th, per the Daily Mail. They looked relaxed and happy, and Jackman's smile even radiated through his face mask as they rolled their luggage to a taxi. The casual comfort was evident between them, even though there had been rumors swirling about their struggling relationship. Even though a People source promised that the duo is still going strong, in mid-August, other rumors have surfaced about their romance. In April, Life and Style reported that Jackman and Foster were having a hard time amid their busy work schedules. She had concert dates around the U.S., and he was in Ireland filming a movie and then straight into his Radio City Music Hall residency. Being apart for an extended period of time can be tough on any couple, a source said. It's always hard dating in the public eye, but when you add their whole backstory and what they've put on the line as far as their reputations, the pressure rises exponentially. Jackman and Foster reportedly found love with each other while they starred in the Broadway revival of The Music Man from December 2021 to January 2023. He was married to Deborah Lee Furness, and she was married to Ted Griffin, although neither of them has confirmed an affair, although Furness sure hinted about it. My heart and compassion goes out to everyone who has traversed the traumatic journey of betrayal. It's a profound wound that cuts deep. However, I believe in a higher power and that God/the universe, whatever you relate to as your guidance, is always working for us, Furness said in a May statement to the Daily Mail. The Wolverine star has always had a golden boy image, but #ShooterScoop is claiming that Jackman has a lot of regret about his choices. He blew up his life for her, his marriage, his family, his stability, a Jackman pal alleged. Now he's sitting in the wreckage, wondering if it was worth it. But Jackman and Foster seem to be putting that report to rest. They are a united front and a Hollywood couple in love. Before you go, click here to see celebrity couples who were married to other people when they met. 29 celebrity couples who were married to other people when they met in the confusing world of celebrities. There have been many relationship overlaps. From affairs that began on set to romances struck up in the midst of complicated divorces. Several of our favorite celebrity couples were married to other people when they met. Sometimes, true love just strikes like a bolt of lightning, changing everything you thought you once knew, including how you feel about the person to whom you're actually married. It's no one's ideal story, given the requisite amount of heartbreak involved, but it happens nonetheless. In fact, a surprising number of our favorite celebrity couples first met each other when they were married to other people. To be extra clear, just because these couples met while married doesn't mean they did anything while married, at least other than the ones who have publicly admitted it. But others on this list didn't date for a long time after their first meeting and only realized a romantic element to their relationship after they were no longer married. Either way, it's funny to think how a single person can change your life, or to look back on a first meeting and realize you had no idea of the significance it first held. When these celebrity couples first met each other, they had no idea that they'd someday be together, or that they'd someday be divorced. Read on for all the celeb pairs who were married when they met. A version of this article was originally published on Deck 2020 at Ariana Grande and Ethan Slater. News of Ariana Grande romance with Wicked co-star Ethan Slater broke when both were still married to other people. The duo met on set while Grande was married to Dalton Gomez and Slater was wed to Lily J, with whom he shares a son. Both have since split from their respective partners, Swizz Beatz and Alicia Keys. Swizz Beatz and Alicia Keys first met as teenagers, but when they reconnected 2 decades later, the producer and rapper was married to singer Mas Honda, who he quickly split from in 2008. He and Keys married in 2010. While the details are hazy, Mas Honda did publicly accuse Keys of destroying a family in a 2009 Twitter post. I feel that after 1.5 years of you hiding this affair and acting like it doesn't exist, that now is the time to confront it, since you talk so openly about it now. You have no idea how much pain I was caused because of this affair, she wrote. Mas Honda later said she regretted the comments and has a close relationship with Keys and her ex-husband, Kate Walsh and Kelsey Grammer. Real Housewives of Beverly Hills fans watched the dramatic end to Kelsey Grammer and Camille Donatacci's 13-year marriage on TV. The Frasier stars suddenly split from the model in July 2010 after beginning an affair with English flight attendant Kate Walsh while still married. In a 2012 sit-down with Oprah, Walsh expressed remorse about how the romance began. "I'm not proud of the way we started out because he was in a marriage. I'm sorry. I have so many emotions. But I fell in love. I don't know how to word it. I don't know how to put it into words," Walsh admitted. The couple have been married since 2011. Tom Hanks and Rita Wilson first met on the set of ABC's Bosom Buddies in 1981. At the time, Hanks was married to his college sweetheart Samantha Lewis. Wilson and Hanks remained friends and reconnected professionally on the set of 1985's Volunteers, which is when Hanks realized there was something there with Wilson. "I asked Rita if it was the real thing for her, and it just couldn't be denied," he explained to GQ. After Hank's divorce was finalized, he and Wilson started dating. The two went public with their relationship in 1986 and having been going strong since. They tied the knot in 1988 and celebrated their 35th wedding anniversary at the end of April 2023. The long-term couple has 2 kids together, Chet Hanks and Truman Hanks. Wilson also is a stepmom to Hanks' older kids, Colin and Elizabeth, from his relationship with Lewis. Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds. Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds first met in 2010 while playing love interests in The Green Lantern. At the time, Reynolds was married to Scarlett Johansson, and Lively was still dating Gossip Girl co-star Penn Badgley. A year later, when they maintained they were still just buddies, Reynolds' marriage had fallen apart, and so had her relationship, so they decided to set each other up with friends and go on a double date. "We were buddies then. I remember it was funny because for about a year after Green Lantern had come and gone, and we were both single," Reynolds told SiriusXM. "We went on a double date. She was on a date with another guy, and I was on a date with another girl. That was the most awkward date because we were just like fireworks coming across. It was weird at first, but we were buddies for a long time. I think it's the best way to have a relationship is to start as friends." Leanne Rimes and Eddie Cibrian. We all remember the scandal back in 2009 when Northern Lights co-stars Leanne Rimes and Eddie Cibrian got together, despite both of them being married at the time. After word got out, they split from their partners.